That's their goal. They want to win and they want to be pros. So however the game dictates it, they put 7, 8 in the box. All right, we'll throw the ball. And we got a guy who can spin it. We got a couple guys that can spin it. And we got a bunch of guys that can catch it. So the game will dictate and predicate what we do scheme-wise. How you doing?
Coach, you've had an opportunity in the last couple weeks to see where your team is.
Mm-hmm.
How do they manage while you were gone?
I think the coaches did a phenomenal job. The staff did a tremendous job. Curtis did a wonderful job, didn't he? I think everybody did a wonderful job. Everybody over here did a good job, right? Right, they're still here. So, really, it's the staff, man. I keep telling you, the Bible says there are my staff that come to me. They've given me tremendous comfort. I've never had to call 100 times and check on the house because I felt like the house is going to be okay. That's why you try your best to hire correct, so you don't have to check on the house night and day. They did a good job, especially strength and conditioning. Swayze and his team, they did a phenomenal job.
Hey, Coach, Tyler King with the Denver Gazette.
Yes, sir.
Just wanted to ask about Jordan Seaton. I saw one of the videos the other day. You guys were calling him the franchise. It seems like he's really embraced that role as well. Just kind of what about his personality and obviously his play style makes him a candidate to be one of the faces of this program going forward now?
Jordan was the dog when we got him out of high school. We just had to perfect him a little bit. Now he has a three-headed monster coaching him, and he's been groomed. Him being around the guys that we had last year a lot and spending a lot of time with them, it taught him how to be a pro. It taught him how to prepare for a game. It taught him how to understand the expectation of a game and how to understand the ridicule if you don't perform. So he matured his butt off last season, and he dedicated himself to getting his body right. I don't know if you guys have seen it. I mean, he don't even look the same. He's lean. I think he had on a pair of large pants out there today, thinking he's sexy. He had his shirt all tied up and pulled up. I'm like, dude, come on, dog. What you think this is? He's going to be stripping in a couple weeks in the direction he's headed. But he's happy with the way he looks, what he's done to keep the weight off, and he's quick and physical as ever. I'm so darn proud of that young man because everything we told him would happen has happened. There's been no false promises because we told him this will happen if you do A, B, and C. And he's done A, B, C, and D. So I'm truly proud of Jordan. Love him like a son.
Coach, Liam Howard, Scobuff Sports. Regardless of how this quarterback battle turns out this season, what type of benefit do you think it has on Juju's career long-term to have a veteran guy like Caden sharing that quarterback room with him and then competing with him every single day?
We're not thinking about long-term right now. We're thinking about winning right now. So that's the thing. He's an unbelievable human being. He's won a lot. I don't know if he's competed a lot for a position, but he's not scared of the competition. He loves it. He embraces it. It's not like they're enemies. They're dear friends, and they're trying to make each other better, and they are. I see leaps and bounds with the tutelage from Coach left and right, and Pat is doing a phenomenal job with them as well. But I love everything about the kid, and he's going to soar. When it's his turn, trust me, you're going to know, and he's going to soar.
Hey, Coach. Matt Smith, Independent.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Good.
What have you seen so far out of Caden, considering this is a huge opportunity for him going into the big stage and kind of taking the mantle that Shedeur left him?
Caden is a guy with multiple talent. He can throw the football, he can run ahead of it. Sometimes in practice, you don't get a chance to see how good he is because when you run the quarterback, you know you can't hit him. But you can see the burst, the speed, the knowledge of reading the defenses, then he pulls it and keeps it. The kid is going to cause havoc. I'm just telling you, it's going to be a totally different type of offense, kind of from what you've seen us do in the past, because, you know, we had a guy that could spin it tremendously. But don't underestimate his throwing ability. We just want him to complete every darn pass he throws in practice and get in a habit of completions, because we know he can run. But when he gets that second part down, it's going to be a problem, tremendous problem for all defenses.
At Pro Day, I asked you about what your theme for this year would be. You said you were almost hold your coolest expectation.
Right.
You had a lot going on this summer.
Right.
But I was wondering if you had any time to reflect on it.
No, I haven't. No. I got to ask you. Tremendous answer. Give me the core of that question. Okay. Oh, okay. Now I got you. Thank you. I'm glad you repeated yourself. I haven't yet sat down and thought about that. There's been a lot going on. I'm sorry, but I have not yet thought about that. But I'll get that. I'm glad you reminded me of that. Thank you.
Coach Kyle Newman from the Denver Post. Arden Walker came in here last year, had a huge season. What's Hope's expectations for this next year?
Like he's a dog. He's one of our leaders. Trying to figure out what is he going to be. He's going to be a dog or a leader, D-O-L, because he's earned that. Grades out of 4 every day, which is above average, and we expect him to have impact in the game. That's what that grade means. You're talking about a good kid, a good human being, a good person, a good man, works his butt off every day in practice, and he's preparing to have a big year. He practices like, I'm going to have a big year. So I'm proud of that young man and how far he's come, truly. I don't think he's going to play in spurts. I think he's going to have a level of consistency that you see that he's going to be truly impactful.
Coach Adam Rittenberg with ESPN over here. Good to see you.
How you doing, sir?
You know, with some of the new players coming in who's left the program, does this at all feel like phase 2 of your tenure, even though it's the 3rd year? And if so, what can we expect? What will be different about this next phase of Colorado football?
The next phase is, I think we're going to win differently, but we're going to win. We're going to win differently, but we're going to win. I don't know if it's going to be the Hail Marys at the end of the game, but it's going to be hell during the game because we want to be physical. We want to run the heck out of the football. So it's going to be a little different, but it's going to be fun. Great question. Great question.
Coach Troy Rink from the Denver Post. You've had stability at quarterback. I'm right.
How many people are here from the Denver Post? God darn it. They see the whole package.
You've had stability at quarterback.
Yes, sir.
Do you need to decide on a starter for how do you approach this quarterback battle? Do you see both playing? Do you see a primary?
I see us winning. I'm not looking that far down the line. I'm looking to have great practices,